Previously on Diese. I unleashed my guillotine with the most unimpressed downward swing I could muster, while Spina gave me a look of unbridled terror, his eyes wide with fear and shock. This would be the end of the road for Spina, and soon enough I'd send his comrades along to keep him company in the afterlife. 第二のスワスチカ。その身をもって礎となる名誉を与えましょう。天は神の栄光を語り、大空は神の手の技を示している。話すことも語ることもなく、その声が聞こえなくとも。私を失望させる。これからは一緒。Having borne witness to our origins, I can now focus on the battles that would no doubt await us both. Episode 23. Meine, Ahnenerbe, Kann, Nicht, Diese, Niedlichen. Morning, huh? At least I'm not dead. This really was the first time in ages that I'd woken up so normally. I didn't have a nightmare, nor did I not get enough sleep. It would have been a stretch close refreshing, but I did greet the morning feeling very peaceful. Marie, both the calamity slumbering within me, and a girl with a life laden with tragedy. I couldn't get rid of her curse, but I should have been able to control it. After all, now that I'd attended the Yetzirah degree, I could give her the shape and direction. Yeah. Marie wouldn't be committing any indiscriminate killings. At least not while she stayed with me. She hadn't the slightest speck of desire to kill anyone. To her, beheading those in her vicinity was no different from breathing. It was not her fault she ended up like that. She was simply born that way. I had never been philosophical enough to even consider one's birth being a sin. Right? You couldn't charge a gun or a knife for a crime. Much like in the case of Kasumi, I, as the wielder, had to shoulder all of the responsibility. From now on, I take things into my own hands and wield this curse in order to put an end to whoever was responsible. Reaffirming my determination, I decided to get up. Today was a Sunday, so I figured I'd take a shower to fully jolt my senses awake. As for how I'd spend the rest of the day, I guess I really hadn't thought that far ahead. What? There was this, how would I put it? Strangely soft something pressing against my hand. Oh, shit. What in the world is this? An oddly human-shaped something lay on my bed. Furthermore, said oddly human-shaped something kept on gleefully mumbling in its sleep. I must have been really damn tired. Last night was hell. Then I had this traumatic nightmare, not to mention the thoughts of how I'd go about fighting those bastards swirling through my head. The bottom line was I had my fair share of problems to comb through. So this hallucination, for surely that was the case. Seemed awfully realistic, but that kind of thing happened from time to time, sure. I'd accept it as one of the cosmos' many mysteries and go back to sleep. With that said, good night. So I closed my eyes, but get this. The hallucination refused to leave. In fact, it was quite adamant on clinging on to me. And why in the world was she naked? Just when I was about to jump up in shock, the hallucination opened its eyes. Oh, she's a cutie. We spent a few minutes just staring at each other. She regarded me with a puzzled look, Her pair of emerald eyes never once leaving my face. Then parted her tiny lips to speak. This is going to be very awkward if Kasumi happens to barge in like she usually does. Oh, you're not wrong. Well, yeah. The hallucination? No, enough with that. Time to face the facts. This was real.
Mari?
There's a real problem. Why was she here?
その悪い。よくわかんないんだが。
これからは一緒だって言いました。
Yeah, but I didn't. No, not like this.
Oh.
I was more interested in how the current state of affairs was physically possible at all. I wasn't go with the flow enough to be able to accept this with a wave of a hand and oh, she's a cutie, who cares? Or it's a miracle born of love, without any sort of reasonable explanation to back things up. That kind of fairy tale bullshit wouldn't fly with me. That said, even though I did ask her, I doubt she'd have the answer. So, if I were to force some semblance of logic into this, as I like to do from time to time, this is about how I'd go on explaining it. I learned how to form an Ahnenerbe, which also made it possible for me to form Marie, the very soul housed by said Ahnenerbe. Explanation of rock-solid science, which meant I should have been able to control at will exactly when she manifested herself. Right? Right. Science. No doubt, I can do this. Well, that's not surprising. Wait, no. Could she stop hugging me? Here she was in her birthday suit, no clothes and no shame. A bit more fidgety on her part, and I ended up seeing... Oh, for the love of God. She lived for 10 times as long as me, but seemed to be 10 times more 10th a child. A bit of decency couldn't hurt. Why is she so damn cute? My Ahnenerbe can't be this cute. Oh, I tried. I could have tried explaining to her how boys and girls stop sleeping in the same room after a certain age, but I highly doubted the wonderful values of our country would make much sense to her. Considering how she led her entire life without knowing the touch of another, mistreating her now would feel inhuman. Maybe that's why she's clinging on to us so. Because she's never felt the touch of another person. Not without killing them anyway. And I really would have appreciated that she kept those oh so easily misunderstood phrases to a minimum. Either way, I figured I'd... Alright. It'd be best to give in to her demands. She might end up going back into the Ahnenerbe if I pleased her. Yeah, could she cut me some slack over here? Not literally, of course. This was no different from patting a lost child on the head, nor would it cause any perverse thoughts to bubble to the surface in my... Well, maybe that last part wasn't exactly true, but I was doing my best here.
なあ、ってわけで、あんまりゴソゴソ動かないでくれ。
どうして？
男もいろいろと大変なんだよ。
男？
Marie gave me a confused look, then slid her hand down my chest.
ない。
Well, duh. Well, hold up for the love of God. That hand needed to stay where it was. Oh, oh, well, this is, this will not be easily explained.
No.
First a visual hallucination, and now an auditory one. Great. Fantastic. To make things worse, it was the voice I really wish I hadn't heard. Please sleep. Okay. A reevaluation of the situation was clearly in due order. Marie was right in front of me. That much was certain. Whether she came out of her own accord or it was me who formed her, it didn't really matter. The bottom line was that I had a stark naked lady sharing a bed with me. And while I would be happy in any other situation, and behind me was Kasumi, lying prostrate on my bed and saying stupid things in her sleep. What was this bizarre Suwahara? Putting aside Marie for a second, why was she here? Right, I must have passed out last night in Kasumi's arms. I forgot all about that. And so that worry washed over me through the night. Oh, how sweet of her. I truly felt blessed to have a childhood friend like her. Here I was, the luckiest guy in the world. Sure. But right now, the kindness of hers had just put me up shit creek without a paddle.
Mari.
Ah, isn't she so cute?
Huh?
There'd be a bloodbath if Kasumi saw this. Oh. What do we do? What do we do? We gotta hide, right? I mean, we could disappear, but I don't know. That wouldn't be very good. Nah, let's disappear.
今すぐ消えてくれ。
消える？
そう戻ってくれないか。できるだろ。本当マジでお願いする。
レン、何を言ってるのかわからないよ。
Now's not the time.
いや、つまりさ。
You're basically a spirit, so can't you disappear at will or something?
だからうるさい。
Shit. I think we just woke the dragon. It's not what it looks like. I didn't realize she could make that kind of sound. Basically, this is what she had just witnessed. Me, with my shirt boldly unbuttoned on my and with a young blonde girl clinging onto me, her hand resting upon my exposed chest. I mean, let's be honest, if you stumbled onto this scene, what would you think? Yep, knowing how was I getting out of this? No further explanation needed. I had no clue what the hell she was saying.
変な人がいますね。
Set the pot to the kettle. Anyway. No, this isn't. No, this is not your music. This is the bad guy's music. You don't get this soundtrack. She's gonna kill us, so. Alright, defend herself. Kasumi shot a vicious glare at me, accompanied by a highly ominous BGM. Nice. The game is self-aware.
No.
It's like it knows me. I swear this game knows me.
なんで俺正座させられてんだい。
自分の胸に聞いてみなさい。
She really had blown her fuse. No doubt about that.
あんたってやつは本当に。
I can't exactly blame her though.
桜井さんと付き合ってるくせして私にあんなことしたと思ったら今度は見ず知らずの怪人さんをかどわかしてくるなんて一体どうしちゃったのよ。
I didn't kidnap anybody.
そりゃ昔からちょっと感じ悪かったし変なやつだし何考えてるかわかんないところはあったけど少なくともいい悪いの区別くらいはついてると思ってたのに。
We did tell her we were dating Sakurai though. That's a problem. This whole. Well, no, we're not getting out of this. Can't sweet talk our way out of this one. So basically, she believed I was the scum of the earth. The lowest of the low. The sorriest excuse for a guy. In short, a threat to all womankind.
それでもう一回聞くけど、あの女の子いつどこから連れてきたの？答えられないような筋から引っ張ってきたんか、この腐れ毛だ。
だからちょっと待てよ。
待たない。そういやあんたシロと一緒でもともとチンピラ属性なの忘れてた。今でもたまに怒ったら口調がベラメになるもんね。
Bitch! Don't make me hit you. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna hit her. She's a sweet girl. Not right now, though. She's mean. Rightfully so.
おうおう姉ちゃん、いい体しとるやないけ。なんやったらわしんとこ来えへんか。あそこでヒーヒー言わせたるで。
When have I ever said those words?
とかなんとか言って連れ込んだんでしょ、この悪党。
No.
言ってねえよ。
Besides, that was totally not street punks talks. Right?
だいたい昨日の夜は俺が先に落ちたんだぞ。その後お前がずっと枕元にいたってのに、どうやって姉ちゃんかどわかしてくるんだよ。
Right? She was with us all night.
そう言われると確かにそうね。
お前、部屋の鍵閉めてたか？閉め忘れたん
Forgot
だ。
to lock the door.
つまりそういうことだろ。
でもなんで裸なのよ。
こっちが知りたいわ、そんなもん。
Anyway, I guess I just let my ass off here. Not gonna get a chance like this slip by.
じゃああの子は裸でふらふら外歩いてて、たまたまこの部屋の鍵が開いてたから侵入して、あげくあんたのベッドに潜り込んできたって言いたいわけ？
Yes.
残念ながらそれしか考えられないようだ。
人事みたいに言うなバカ。ありえないもん、そんなの信じらんないもん。絶対あんたがよからぬことをやったに決まってるんだもん。
そう言われても俺には何もわからないんだもん。
だから真面目に話を聞かんか。
She grabbed my sleeve and tried to jerk me around, but that wouldn't change a thing. I seriously could not come up with any other excuses.
なあかすみ、少し考え方を変えてみよう。例えば刑事が泥棒をトイレの個室に追い詰めたとする。いわゆる袋のネズミ状態だ。
それで？
それで刑事は鍵のかかったドアを蹴破り個室に突入するんだが、そこに泥棒はいなかった。
知らないわよ、そんなの。
いや、ちょっと真面目に考えろ。割と大事な発想だ。
天井に穴開けて出て行ったとかじゃないの？
違う。天井は刑事からも丸見えだ。当然窓なんかもない。
じゃあ無理じゃないの。っていうかあんた一体何が言いたいのよ。
だから常識に縛られるなっていうことだよ。一見ありえないようなことでも他に答えがなければそれが真実。まあちなみにこのケース、泥棒は水栓から流れていったっていうオチな。
That's not impossible? That seems very impossible.
めちゃくちゃ言ってんじゃないわよ、スカポンタン。そんなことできるわけないでしょ。
でも他に答えないだろう。じゃあ何か？お前は夜中に俺が抜け出して姉ちゃんさらいつつあれやこれややってる最中全然気づかずに寝てるほど鈍いのか？剣道やってる割には勘が働かないんだな。はっ、
ふっち
プリーン。
ーとまきた、おまけでのこんちくしょー。
Damn it. That was all out of options. Yeah, I should have expected my lies to keep on fooling people forever. In which case...
レンをいじめないで。
Stop bullying Ren, she says.
それじゃあ、マリちゃん、本当に変なことはされてないのね。はい。
A truly bizarre scene unfolded before me.
私の大事な人にレンがとても似てるからずっと話したいと思ってて、それで昨日ついにやってきちゃったって。はい。
Well, she was technically telling the truth, though I couldn't tell if she was trying to cover for me or if this was just how she normally behaved.
じゃあどうして名前知ってるの？
表札見たんじゃないのか？
あんたは黙ってなさい。そうなの？マリーちゃん。はい。
Former, huh? But she didn't seem that quick on her feet, and nor did communication appear to be her strong point. So it was probably best that I didn't let her say any more.
だいたいなんで裸だったの？服は？
聞いてやるなよ。女の子だぞ。
私だって女だもん。
じゃあ察してやれよ。事情があるんだろ。それよりその服かわいいな。
Those are pretty cute.
本当？
I don't know about the sleeves and all that, but it's okay.
私の趣味がいいからね。
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
ああ、お前には苦しいほど似合わないだろ。
なに？あんたいい度胸してるわね。
事実だ。
The clothes Marie was wearing came directly from Kasumi's wardrobe, but a gothic laid outfit like that would only look nice on a foreigner. On a Japanese girl, it would just feel out of place.
それこそ氷室先輩くらいじゃないと服に負ける。お前じゃな。
腹立つ言い方するわね、この男は。私だってそれくらい分かってるわよ。だからお蔵入りしてたんだし。で、どうするの？
Why do you have them? Is the real question.
どうするって？
この子の処遇、まさかほっとくわけにもいかないでしょ？
No, I'm not gonna abandon her. I'm not a monster.
ああ、それなんだけどな。
Well, we couldn't just hand her over to the police or something, but well, what then? What do we do?
あんたまさかここに住まわせようとか思ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
そりゃ四郎の部屋が空いてるしな。
そんなのダメに決まってるでしょ。こことあの部屋穴でつながってるんだよ。
You put that there, you know.
お前の部屋だってつながってるだろ。
私はいいの。
You made yourself pretty evolved already.
だいたいどの道穴は塞ぐって言っただろ。お前も昨日は了承したことだろうが。
それはそうだけど。
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
でもダメだからね。桜井さんが怒るじゃない。
Oh shit.
ああ、それね。
God damn it, I forgot about that. I know I was just getting my just desserts here. But man, did I just say something really stupid again.
私は迷惑ですか？
No, no, you're not in the way.
両親が痛まないか、かすみ。
See, you made her all sad. Good going.
うるさいわね。だからってそれとこれとは違うのよ。日本国憲法は偉大なのよ。
俺は9条あたりそろそろ改正した方がいいと思うんだけど。
あんたの野蛮な理屈なんかどうでもいいのよ。とにかくこの子は叱るべきところに連れて行かないと。私、レンと一緒にいたい。かすみは私のことが嫌い？
Well, Kasumi, do you hate her?
いや、そんなことは。他に知ってる人がいないの。
What was up with Kasumi today? She had been adding new sounds to her repertoire at a staggering pace.
何なのかな、この展開。一番まともなこと言ってる私がまるで悪者みたいにされちゃってますよ。これはどうしたらいいのかな。
That face does not match what you're saying. I chose to keep my mouth shut.
かすみ、
Wise decision.
お願い、意地悪しないで。
Kasumi's trembling began to reach a point where she was starting to look more and more like a person with a condition. I unconsciously tried to hide Marie behind me, but... What? Kasumi tackled her to the ground at full force.
ちょっとかすみ。いやもうダメよ、そんなこの子ったら可愛すぎ。
told you she was cute, didn't I?
ねえねえねえ、熱ほっといて私の部屋おいでよ。お菓子あるよ、ケーキあるよ、服とかもいっぱい
あるある、うるせえよ。中国人かお前は。
Yeah, what do you Santa Claus?
あるよ。うるさいバカ。あんたは隅の方で体育座りでもしてなさい。それよりマリちゃん、どうかな、私の部屋来ない？
Kasumi's borderline sexual harassment left Marie thoroughly confused, flabbergasted even. Well, having someone be this clingy with her must have been a new experience, given her history. Horror struck me for a moment before realizing there seemed to be no harm in anyone else touching her so long as I held the reins. In which case, all these shenanigans might end up being a nice change of pace for Marie as well. She went through life forewarned and unable to possess a single thing, so even as a farce, letting her experience of mundane day-to-day life could turn out well.
ちょっと、何和んだ目でこっち見てんのよ。あんた変な趣味あるんじゃないの？
Sorry, I was having an inner monologue.
お前が言うなよ。大体日本国憲法はいいのか、優等生。
問題なし。可愛いは正義。
No, no, it's not.
そうか。
Revising laws without any guiding principles had its limits, you know. In her case, stupidity's justice would have been a million times more apt.
レン。
ああ、ちょっと我慢してろよ。すぐ終わるから。
Kasumi's off-kilter insanity wouldn't last forever, either way. And just to back up that very thought of mine, Kasumi climbed off Marie, seemingly satisfied for the moment.
なんか取り乱しちゃってごめんなさい。で、マリちゃん。はい。とりあえずしばらく私の部屋で寝泊まりしなよ。でもいつまでもってわけにはいかないから、国のご両親とかと連絡取らないとダメだよ。両親？
それは分かったから、ちょっとその髪なんとかしてやれよ。ボサボサになってるだろ。
Give her like a makeover or something. That's what girls do, right?
そうだね。ごめんごめん。じゃあマリちゃん、私が可愛い頭にしてあげる。
Well, it kind of felt like I sort of just built this crap on heaps and heaps of forced logic, but whatever. It seems like she bought it for now.
でさ、なんでこんなことになってんだよ。
I don't know. It's been a hell of a journey, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. More and more problems keep arising, and man. Well, I think that'll be it for today's episode, and I think I will see you all next time on more Diese. Have a good weekend.